I started my day at 318.5. I just completed my ice water bath. The water was at 38 point something and it was super cold. I actually was not able to do the 3 minutes today. I got out of there at like 2:10 this morning. If it was up to my husband, this is what he would see me in every day, which is just a hoodie and a ball cap. This is his favorite outfit. All right, so here's my coffee. I haven't put it into the bullet yet, but I'm gonna try. I bought this whenever we went junking, and I'm gonna try putting a little cinnamon in my coffee. Okay, I know green beans is not really a breakfast food, but I'm supposed to eat a vegetable with it, and that's what we needed to get rid of. I've got some refried beans and about 1/3 of a can, a little bit of cream cheese, 3 pieces of bacon, and 2 eggs that were cooked in butter. Okay, hear me out. Those green beans for breakfast were bomb. I would not consider green beans a breakfast food, but that is great. I mean, usually I just have like bell peppers, onions, spinach, tomatoes, and stuff for breakfast, but green beans is a breakfast food also. Good morning, Miss Jackson. Good morning, Miss Ladybug. All right, so I've got this pump hooked up to a water hose. I'm gonna stick the end of it out that door. I'm gonna put this in here and drain this water. Okay, that's in there. I plugged it in first and then put it in, and it's going down pretty quickly. There we go. So who I got my ice water bath from says that his goes about 8 weeks without having to clean it out and change out the water. He said that it would be better if I didn't have a bunch of clothes on whenever I did the ice water bath. So like, I'll probably not just, well, I always record it, so I'm gonna just not have a t-shirt on. I'll just have my tank top on. And it'd be best if you rinsed off before you got in, just to help out with that. And he also recommended putting like 1/2 cup of Epsom salt and 1/2 cup of baking soda into the ice water bath to help it. He says that gives it about another week before you have to change out stuff, but he says I'll probably have to change mine out a little bit more since I am getting in with so many clothes. So there you go. I do love this ice water bath, and the cleanup seems pretty freaking easy. I did my ice bath this morning outside. That was the last thing I needed to fill out my entire chart, and I will score a 28 out of 28 unless I get crazy and decide to come and do something extra. Okay, so while it was still plugged in, David raised it up, and why do you do that?
So the water that was from the pump to the hose at the top of the tub would run back into the tub.
Okay.
This way I'm using gravity to force it outside.
Okay. Whenever I have food and coffee in the morning, instead of doing my ketones, then I have to wait like 90 minutes before I can do them, which is great because it's an afternoon surge of mental focus. And I've gotten all of my marketing done for today, except for a few more things. But I should be able to knock those out quickly. And then working on the 2nd edition of Country Tough Times. The magazine is now out in 18 different states. I cannot believe I created a magazine that's in 18 different states. I just picked up a really high-end contributor in the horse industry, but I'm looking forward to announcing him once the magazines go to print. So no spoiler alert here. All right, after extensive research, I think I'm just about done with the labels for the tallow. I had to get the tops done, those are done, but then the part around it has to have all sorts of stuff for me to be able to ship it all across the United States. So I have all my research done just to check everything, and that should be done. Poor David, he's over there working on taxes. And here is my planner. All right, so here's what I'm working on right now. I have 2 different colors of bottles or jars for my tallow lotion. One of them is an amber, this one is a cobalt. Well then, they have different ingredients of essential oils, and I have planned to put that green label on this amber glass, okay? But then I'm like, well, what do I want to put on the cobalt? And I looked up colors that go well with this, and coral was one of them that went well. But after I put in coral, which is that color, kind of looks orangey, I really like this color. So here we are. That's what I'm trying to decide right now. About to have some of this because I'm getting hungry. It's 4 o'clock. And one of these. All right, I'm doing a few test runs on my essential oils and tallow. And then I'm gonna put the rest in this jar right here without essential oils in it because we just cook with rendered tallow. Okay, so I've got my recipe all measured out and we are a go. Cool. So I'm just playing around in my kitchen right now just to make sure and get my ratios right. We have an industrial kitchen in our venue that has it's got everything stainless steel, all that. So anyways, but I love this stuff. I love my freaking tallow, and I've had so many freaking people try to buy it. So now I've got my percentages because I have to list them in order, and I should be ready to go. Just about. In the next few days, we should be ready to go. Here's dinner: steak, cauliflower, and black beans with some taco sauce. This is what it looks like when we come back in from work. Little late night snack. Extra sharp cheddar cheese, some pickles, and some ground mustard.